Hi, Rich Karuba from bowlingball.com. I want to talk to you about 4 steps to good bowling. That's the 4-step approach. Now, I'm talking only to you new bowlers, just beginning the game, learning the basics, trying to learn a classic 4-step approach. And it will serve you very well if there's a few tips that you can utilize in getting started. Now, we've got a very long article about this, so I don't want to be real lengthy here in this video, but I want to get to some of the points that I think are most useful from the article known as 4 Steps to Good Bowling. Okay, this article appears in Bowlversity. You probably scrolled right by it when you found this video, but I do recommend you read it because it does lay out a lot of important plans to learn how to make the 4-step approach. So let's get started. First, make sure, if you don't know how far back from the foul line to stand, it should be based on the length of your normal walking stride. So we recommend you go to the foul line, you turn your back to the pins, you put your heels about an inch away from the foul line, and then you start walking 4 steps. If you're a right-handed bowler, right, left, 4 natural walking strides, and then take an extra 6 or 8 inches of room beyond that. Turn around, and that's where your toes should be positioned when you bowl. So then that distance from the foul line is exactly right for the length of your normal walking stride. Don't be fooled by those guide dots on the approach 12 feet from the foul line. Not many people have a 3-foot walking stride. Very long-legged people that are limber, that have a long walking stride, might stand at the 12-foot line, or people with very fast footwork. But normally people stand a little bit in front of it, maybe your heels on the guide dots or even further forward. 10 to 11 feet is the typical range, so that's what you want to remember. Once you get that down, start in that position each time. Now, the tips to good 4-step approach is you want to begin with that walking stride. Tempo and direction are your keys. The pace that you walk and the direction you walk. So what you want to try to do, the first 3 steps is a heel-toe to heel-toe walking action like you normally would. The last step, your knee bends or flexes a little bit more than your first steps, and it helps you put an even slide. It starts by the ball of your foot sliding into the floor, and then the heel coming in gradually behind it, so you have your weight balanced equally on the entire surface of the bottom of your bowling sliding shoe, and you're in a good athletic posture, just the same way when you are aiming, you maintain that athletic posture so you'll keep good balance as you slide into the foul line. And that final step, it's important to make sure that you're motionless with your upper body. So not only do you keep the balance we're discussing, but you can keep your eyes focused on your target and make an accurate delivery. That's what leads to good bowling scores, of course. So it's heel-toe, 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 slide. And that kind of a rhythm and a pace, you can count cadence. You don't want to be too slow where you stop after every step. On the other hand, you don't want to pick up speed on your last 2 steps and hurry your approach and just to anticipate delivering the ball. So try to build some rhythm and pace and continuity into your footwork. Also, try to walk a perfectly straight line if you're learning to bowl the first time. A good way to do that is every step should kind of overlap in front of each other. In other words, each step goes along the center line of your body. You should end up 2 inches right or left or right on the same board each delivery. That's a good goal when you first begin bowling. So your sliding foot would end up where it was lined up back when you took your stance position further back on the approach. Okay, so those are some of the key tips in this article. That we also offer some other little keys about what you do with your sliding trailing leg, gets it out of the way so your swing can come through. That's the step before your slide. We also talk about, in this article, which we recommend you read, we talk about the balance and the amount of knee flex and so on in your legs as you go along. But the keys are tempo and direction. Walk a straight line. No matter where you align yourself on the approach, keep your rhythm consistent from step to step. And if you learn this good 4-step approach and organize it with the timing and the beginning of your arm swing, you're going to learn to bowl pretty well pretty quickly. We recommend getting a coach to help you if you have questions about the 4-step approach. A certified coach or a professional bowling instructor is always the way to go. It's worth investing a few dollars, even if you just do it one time, to learn the right way from the onset. and then you're going to enjoy bowling for a long time to come. Thank you.